Hey guys, let your light shine. It's been a while. I'm due for one of these. Do I have any kind of regrets moving to Henderson / Las Vegas area? It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years since last month, actually. I've got my dislikes and likes about living here. And you've been here for 12 years. 13? 12 and a half. August will be 13?
August 22nd.
Wow, okay, and so, okay, so we'll have, you know, both have our dislikes and likes on living here. And do we regret living here? Well, first off, that answer is absolutely not. I do not regret. Yeah, you're still here. So, and I'm going to compare this to also going to your hometown, your second hometown. Had just gone to Kentucky, not Hawaii, not Hawaii, Kentucky. And then coming from California, and just the differences of culture and all that kind of stuff to here. And what I kind of missed about here when I was over there kind of thing. So let's get with the dislikes first, shall we? Okay. The first thing I will say I cannot stand about living here are all the freaking construction and cones, because
they state flower.
Right, I heard someone say that. Oh yeah, the cone is the Nevada state flower. My man, are they not kidding? They literally put cones down to block a road, a lane, 4 months, and nothing's ever done. Like, I'm like, I have not seen any construction done on this lane, and you have closed it down for a good 6 months, and then you take the cones away, and it's back to normal again. I'm like, what the hell were they doing? And that's daily, that's all the time. There's always something going on around here, and I don't get it. Sometimes they're working on it. Very. I'm like, you just trying to piss everyone off? I don't understand that one. Which leads to the second thing, aggressive drivers. And lately I've seen more of them out here. So I've been going down the back roads. Up north? Well, California, Southern California is down south.
Yeah. I'm thinking we're in Nevada, and that's
yeah. Well, I don't know Northern California drivers, but I know Southern California drivers, especially LA area, is scary ass. But I'm not gonna lie, I think it's more aggressive out here. I've never seen so many people run red lights around here. Like, if you're at a light, don't go right when it turns green. Pause, look both ways, and then go, because people run red lights. I've had people honk at my ass because I stopped, because I was gonna run a red light if I did not stop, and they were gonna run a red light behind me, but they were pissed because I didn't. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. People honk like
it's getting aggressive. I mean, everywhere in Kentucky and the residential area, 35 is the speed limit, and someone's going like 70 down the road. We're like,
and in Hawaii though, it's slow out there. It's like, because even on the news they were talking about that. This guy's like, we got to get to this place, guys. We'll get there when we get there. And it's like 35.
45 on the freeway.
Okay, yeah. So it's
Maybe
way.
it went up to 55.
I don't know, but out here.
There, so I don't drive.
Great, that's just a text site. Oh, yeah. So aggressive driving. I felt like in the last 5 years, it's gotten worse. What about you? So, well, it's definitely grown from where you. Yeah, it's very developed now.
Same roads, definitely.
Which leads to my other dislike about this area, is the building of more homes and development. Okay, they're building and building and building and they won't stop building. No, stop that, stop.
Because they keep bringing sports teams here.
Oh, that too,
yeah,
yes.
The Raiders count,
now we're getting a baseball field, right, for the Tropicana.
Yeah, Tropicana used to be,
and that's great for jobs. Don't get me wrong, Vegas is improving, but the construction, the traffic's getting worse. The development, and I'm talking about homes, really. That's what I was talking about. Everywhere I drive, I'm like, and they're building more homes. That means more people. And these are more people from where? Where I moved away from. For a reason. Oh.
I think there's 2 new subdivisions that were being built.
I mean, it's nice to be kind of remote. Like, I like to be where I'm in the town, but not where it's so congested that I feel like I'm back in Orange County / LA. Like, I don't want to go back to that living status. I moved away from that. I don't want that back. Guys. Which leads to the last thing, which hopefully will make everyone move back to where they were, is the heat. Because it is freaking hot out here during the summer, and there's no forgiving. There's no forgiving of the sun. I go to check the mailbox.
Central air.
Yeah, but I go outside to go check the mail. It's like 3 houses down. For some reason, the houses, at least where I live, there's no mailbox per house. I feel like I'm gonna be scorched to death. I'm like, oh my God, there's just no forgive. There's no clouds hardly. It's just beautiful blue sky.
Sunburn just in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Even dispensing. Like,
oh yeah.
Our
grocery store job, we dispense, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. I always put sunblock on because my very fair skin situation. So those are the things I dislike about living here. I'm gonna pause I can give my phone, not my phone a rest, my arm a rest because my arm's hurting right now. So, and we'll get to the likes about living here in the Vegas / well, technically Henderson, but we're very close to Vegas. So, be right back. Hello, we're back. Okay, first off, did you see that we're twinsy at the old Navy shirts? It is Memorial Day today, and we wanted to commemorate Memorial Day with said twinsy outfit today.
Thank you, Dad.
So, yes. Oh yeah. No, she's a military. She comes from military. So, okay, we're going to go to what we love about living here in Vegas / Henderson. The conveniences. Okay, so when I was thinking about, yes. By the way, I love it. We're at the Silverton, by the way. The conveniences of everything being available 24/7. Now, I'm not like, oh, I got a party all night long. I'm a late bloomer. Yes, I'm getting my party on now at my age, but that's not what I mean. I just like to know that I could if I wanted to. Not that I am, but I could if I wanted to. Like, I don't want to be somewhere where they rule up the streets at 6 p.m. or everything's closed on a Monday. And you can't play a game. Oh, did you get something? Oh, okay. Here's another one, the local casinos like Silverton, Green Valley, Sunset, all those local ones, the Wildfire, or, well, you know, all the ones around Henderson. We're doing let's watch this spin. Yeah, it looks like Savannah, right? From Vanna, yeah, I don't know, Savannah. I'm making up names. What is going on? Look up. We're looking up.
Oh, I got $5.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. All right, so the local casinos, I like that you don't have to just go to the Strip, because the Strip, you know that we lived here a long time, most locals don't like going to the Strip at all. It's kind of, especially ever since the F1 situation where the construction was hell, it wasn't very fun for the people who lived out here. They should be, because they've closed down a lot of
contract or something nonsense, but
there's a lot of bloggers who've covered it, and I've seen them, and yeah, some of these businesses have lost a lot of money because of that stupid thing. But anyway, I'm not really into it, obviously, but it really just was unpleasant for the rest of us, and I really have a big turnoff on going out there, especially because the parking's not great.
So 2 speedways are right here.
Yeah, so why do you need to close down a main area that everyone travels to? Even a traveler who just wants to go to Vegas. That was a pain in the ass for you guys too. You know that.
3-day event. It's like, what the heck? That was so
yeah, they really need, there's plenty of desert. They could have built that track anyway, just so they can have the Vegas background, whatever. But the local casinos, I love that we have local casinos here with the free parking and all the little perks, like just Fab 50 Mondays at Silverton. I got the free play, 50% off dining. Yeah, and then you go to the M, you get your $10 on Tuesdays for a free meal. Not free, well, it depends on your meal. If it's $10, it's free. Stations, Wildfire, all the places get free play and your half-point dining and $5 movies. And, I mean, that's really cool. I didn't get that back in Orange County. Hello, they didn't have that kind of stuff. Or even just coming into a casino, hotel. You know, it's just, it feels like it's a staycation every day for me. I can come out here and have a little casino play and go home, and all in a day's fun.
On your lunch break.
On my lunch break even, that's right, because yesterday our little boss said, can you please come back on your lunch on time? I said, Keno is priority, okay? So sorry, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, it kind of is, but gaming here in Vegas versus elsewhere. Okay, so when we were in Kentucky, and your mom brought us over to Indiana, yeah, to that Caesars, and I'm like, oh cool, maybe they'll have some Keno there, right? So yeah, they did, like 4 of them against a back wall, and it had regular Keno, had Cleopatra and multi-card, but all of it was like 25-cent denomination. I'm like, my bankroll is 20 bucks. I'm not gonna play 25 cents a card. Sorry, I don't have that kind of money. So that sucked. I had to play regular Keno, and they didn't have drink service. It was like soft drinks against the wall, which was cool. The soft drinks, self-serve was cool. I mean, you don't have to wait for, you know, service to come around.
Kids, you have to be 21 or older.
Yeah, your kids. Well, I mean, I can't imagine casinos being that
I
fun
think
for.
the casino floor was like 21 or older.
But you hear that girl right there's cocktail. You don't hear that. See that? I still want to know. I should ask that one girl. They say it a certain way every time. Cocktails,
like
drinks.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, it's got to be a certain annotation, I guess you call it. They say it a certain way, maybe to catch your attention. I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah, I mean, just little things like that. I was like, man, I really want to go back to Vegas casinos. I was so glad to be back after going to there because it just wasn't the same gambling. And I wasn't much of a gambler back in California, so I've been to Morongo and Pachanga, I think it's called, and I really didn't play much. It was more for like to hang out at the pool and whatever. But I would think that it's similar. I don't know if they offer free alcohol there. I forgot, but anyway, just kind of nice. Vegas, it just has, the regulations are a lot loose here, so I liked that. It's Vegas, man. Like, hello. Okay, here's another one, diversity. I like that too. And I don't feel like, everyone can be whoever they want to be. Different, weird, doesn't matter. Like, you fit in. Because back where I came from, especially Yorba Linda, Orange County. Yeah.
Right now.
What's that? Yeah. I mean, no one's questioning it. You could be.
What is it called? Furry costume?
Yeah.
Mascot.
Trust me. I was very nervous. My oldest kid wanted to wear their cosplay one time on the Strip. A long time ago when we first got here, and I thought, oh God, because I still had Orange County in my head. I'm like, man, people are gonna stare at us. We're gonna be freaks. Yeah. It's like a cooler thing. And they were totally accepted. In fact, people thought they were a street performer. They wanted to take pictures. So I'm like, oh my God, that's Vegas for you. They just don't care. You can be whoever you want. If you're not weird, you don't belong. That's pretty much what Vegas is all about. And just the diversity of all cultures, everybody just kind of being different all over the place and kind of learning from everybody and learning like all these new foods I've never eaten before. And now it's like, cool, I would have never known. I don't think I've ever met a Hawaiian in my life until I met you. So thank you. See, I knew nothing about that.
So this is a nice island.
Right, see, I didn't know that, so now I know. So I'm like eating all sorts of interesting foods that I've never had before, which I love. So, very cool. What else do I have? Oh, yeah, the parks around here in Henderson, at least. Very clean, very nice. They probably are fairly new, but still very kept, no graffiti, no trash everywhere, no homeless people lingering. Maybe in the northern Vegas, I don't really hang out in that area, but there's some bad areas, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, all the parks that I have gone to do walkarounds or just to drive by, they've always been very nicely kept up. So if we have kids, raising kids in Henderson, Summerlin's a lot more newly built up, which is, just more bougier area, but it's very nice as well. And it is kid friendly. Obviously not the Vegas area with the strips. Okay, what else do I have? Oh yeah, the freeways. Well, I never liked to travel to LA because I was always scared. I'm a big snowflake, yes. Orange County is a little bit more spread out. You got your 55, your 91, 57, whatever, freeways, 405, I wasn't too scared to drive on those freeways. But then I didn't mind driving to Griffith Park in LA because you take the 5 freeway all the way down, one exit, you're good. But all those interchanges and all those crazy drivers and shootings, and I was just scared to go down the wrong path, the wrong exit, and get shot at, all the gangs. The whole thing scared me driving in LA. I don't like driving in LA. Plus the parking sucks, especially if you're in the streets of LA. They're small, there's no parking, it just sucks ass. And so when you go drive out here, it's getting more and more busier. But I do notice the freeways are very direct. It's just, there's no
15, 215.
Here we got the 93, 95. Yeah, but it's just.
I don't call the 11.
Oh.
I think it's Pahrump area.
Oh, okay.
I think it's gonna be Highway 11, Freeway 11, I-11.
So I haven't really felt anxiety driving the freeways here. So that's why I noticed a big difference. I just never like to drive in LA. I was like, no thanks. I'll drive in a car with someone else driving. I'll be in the car. But I never like to drive to LA because I always got scared. I am a very anxiety-ridden person. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yes, I have something else here. Well, also the fact that we are close to the Strip, so we do have company in town, cousins in town, friends in town, and they're staying on the Strip. It's not a long drive to get there. I mean, literally, I normally used to take side streets. I used to park up Planet Hollywood because the Miracle Mile shop used to be free, which sucks now. I think they charge. But I used to take the back streets, and it would take me about 20 minutes to get there. I mean, considering traffic lights and a little bit of traffic. Still not bad, you know, considering LA from Orange County, no. Because even if it was the same distance, it would take me a freaking hour to get there because of the traffic and the craziness. Sorry, we're sitting at the slot machines. I'm like, oh, I just, that's another thing. I can't undo the lifestyle of a casino in my life. And it's not because I have a gambling problem. It's not that. It's maybe I love Keno, so, you know, but I'm only playing 20 bucks on my bankroll. I just love the fact that you can go to a bar and you can play. You don't have to. You know, it's an option, but now I can't imagine going to a bar back in the day in California. There's no gaming. None of that's available. There's no penny multi-card. Like, so I like that that is an option in this gaming. It's like, you know, an adult playground. Even though my kid, I laughed because I asked my kid, I'm like, hey, one day this will be your future when you're 21. And she's looking around and goes, Mom, these people don't look like they're having any fun. And I'm looking around like, you're kind of right. They all don't look like they're all that enjoying each other. Yeah, some are pretty, like it's a library, you like gotta be quiet, you know. If you go on the Strip though, it's a little more lively. People are screaming and hooting and hollering because you got a lot of the locals at the local casinos, obviously. So we take this stuff seriously. No, just kidding. The last but not least, obviously, is the beautiful blue skies. Since I lived in Orange County, we weren't that far from the beach. And not that that's like, oh, so sorry, sucks to be me. But that marine layer, I didn't care for that every morning, to see just a foggy morning every freaking morning. It's nice to wake up in the morning when the sun comes up, especially because we work at 5 a.m., so the sun's not even up yet. And you see the sun coming up at the store, and it's beautiful blue sky.
It's not lighter anymore.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's always a beautiful, beautiful sky, beautiful sunset, beautiful sunrise. It's not like this haze marine layer, and it finally burns off around 11 noon. You know what I mean? It's 6 in the morning, and you got a beautiful blue sky. So guys, that's all I got. 5 years living here. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I would never. I haven't. The only time I went back to California is when she made a wrong turn coming home from where were we were at Prim. Oh, and you wanted to get a lotto ticket. Oh, we went to the Pioneer Saloon, and you wanted to get a lotto. No, you didn't want to get a lotto ticket. You went the wrong way on the 15th, so you ended up getting a lotto ticket.
South,
yeah.
Usually, I think I come from Las Vegas, south.
So we went the wrong way, and there was no.
California.
Yeah, there was no exit. There was no exit until you got to Prim. They were like, oh my God. So that's the only time I've been back to California. I stepped foot at the lotto store. I wanted to get the hell off that line. I got back to the Nevada state line. I didn't even like the vibe in that lotto store. I'm like, get me out of here. I don't want to play lotto. I want to play this. I want to play Keno. Lotto? Oh yeah, that's the other thing about Keno. The only Keno that in California that I played back then, because I wasn't really into Keno that much, was at Keno's, this restaurant, and you had to fill out a piece of paper and give it to your server, and then you look at the, and they still have that here. You go to some of the restaurants, and they'll play that kind of Keno where you can sit and write it on a piece of paper. And they have the Keno lounges. Not at all. This place doesn't have it, but some places have the Keno lounge. You can play Keno that way too. I personally like the video Keno, where I just sit and do my own thing and play, and it's a fun option, you know. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. Be however you want to be here. You will fit in. Be weird. That's what we want here. So that's why I fit in. I never fit in Orange County. I wasn't that type. I just don't fit into that lifestyle. I'm just not all about how most of them are out there, just all about image, all about who you know, all about networking. I just wanted to be who I was, and I never fit in. So now here I am in Vegas. I have more friends than I ever had in the, good Lord, how old am I? I'm 52 now, so it's 47 years of my life living in Orange County, California, and I have more friends in the 5 years I've been here than there. How sad is that? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video of mine. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's what I was saying. My channel grew real fast when I moved out here to Vegas. I think I only had 700 subscribers when I moved here, and I had my channel for quite a while. And as soon as I moved here and I met VBI, Vegas Best Ideas, and they introduced me to the other me and Las Vegas and Beyond. And Las Vegas, this is way Las Vegas, Michelle Monroe, yeah, sleeping, yeah, all these straight out of Vegas, Sleepless in Las Vegas. I was like going, where are all the other names? I'm trying to find, and all the other YouTubers I met, Stephen Campbell. Yeah, it just like when everybody liked to be a community and join up and hang out and do all these things. It wasn't about, you know, competition. It was just a lot of fun. So, yes, that's all I got. You enjoy your bonus. I'm gonna go play some piano, and thank you guys for watching. Bye, everybody.